Welcome, everybody. Today, I want to talk about Fantasy Springs and, more importantly, and specifically, the new hotel that's opening. This is all grand opening this year, June 6th in Japan, Tokyo DisneySea, which is going to be June 5th, our time in the US. Well, I'm on the West Coast, so it's going to be, it'll all be June 5th in the all of US. West Coast is going to be 9 a.m. in Japan for June 6th is about around 5 p.m. ish, June 5th, our time. So this is really exciting. I don't know why. This is going to be the biggest Disney thing this year, and it is going to be spectacular. I mean, I don't know why a lot of people aren't just completely gushing and buzzing about it, especially the rooms. I'm going to reveal what the rooms look like in their new hotel in Fantasy Springs in that new land. I haven't seen this before. I don't know if this was released before. And I didn't see anybody talk about it. So, and I'm really into Disney hotel rooms and all that. So, let's begin here. So here's all of Fantasy Springs. Look at this, unbelievable. So the hotel's on the bottom. This is a perspective from the hotel looking out, like right above the hotel, looking out into that new land. So you can see here, this is all the hotel. The hotel's two separate towers that are connected, joined. But I mean, look at this. This is Arendelle. This is going to be the Frozen Kingdom. It's going to have Peter Pan's Neverland. I think this is the mecca of Disney fandom. And if you could pick any land for them to make, I think most people will say Neverland. And then there's also Rapunzel is right here. It's Rapunzel's Forest. Oh man. And the crazy thing is all of these little sections, well not little, huge sections of this land are going to have rides in multiple rides and eateries and shops. It's how land should be. This is actually my vision of one day, like this is going to be controversial, but I don't care. Star Wars. I wish it was like a land made up of a bunch of different Star Wars places that we grew up with and loved. Anyways, that's a whole other tangent and story. But I want to show you this. So just the areas that aren't the IP, aren't frozen and all that, but you're walking around so much water, and I think water and nature is the most beautiful thing. So you see these waterways here, all this greenery and water. Look what they're aiming for. Look at this concept art. My goodness. I mean, you got waterfalls. This is Anna and Elsa right here, built into the rock work. Here's another. That's Rapunzel with her long hair. I mean, and look at it at night. Oh my gosh. Oh, here's Peter Pan. Okay, this is Peter Pan built into the rock work there. You see that? I know it's not the highest of image quality, but that's what they gave us. And here's Anna and Elsa. And then you got Rapunzel with their long hair. Look at this. Here's another daytime. And so many hidden details. Unbelievable. Waterfall. Look at this. Here's Cinderella. Or it could be a pixie, like a Tinkerbell. It looks more to like Cinderella to me, but like a Tinkerbell in a dress of some sort would make more sense to me. So that might be what it is. Look at this. That's from Snow White. So okay, so this is Snow White. So this has got to be Cinderella. Unbelievable, so beautiful. The money they put Disney. Look at it at night. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be like Pandora, but Fantasyland. Look at this. And what's crazy is this stuff is going to be your view from some of the towers in that new hotel that they're building. All right, let me give you the details of the lands. So Frozen Kingdom. It's going to be just like Hong Kong. They just made their Frozen land. It's going to have a ride, Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey. Let me go here. So number one, Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey. That'll be like the one in Epcot. And so it's a boat ride. Number 2, inside the castle, this will be a restaurant. Arendelle's Royal Banquet. Dining area overlooking the fort in the distance. I, I'm in awe. I wish we could get stuff like this in the States. And then number 3 is Oaken's. It's a counter service. Oaken's OK Food. So that's Frozen Land. Tangled. Look at this beauty. And you can see boat ride right there, by the way. Okay, this is Rapunzel's Forest. That's what this is called. And you're going to have, let's look at the details. Number 1, Rapunzel's Lantern Festival. This is that boat ride. Look at how amazing this looks. And if you notice, the boat goes through into the mountains, which is the show building behind the waterfall. So the details of this one, it's a Rapunzel's Lantern Festival. Head to the annual Lantern Festival on a boat trip on the road where Rapunzel falls in love with Flynn Rider and has the best day ever. And it says this ride is approximately 5 minutes. Keep in mind, rides are typically pretty short in general. Like Peter Pan's flight in Disneyland is like a minute long, you know? So think about that. This is 5 minutes, so that's pretty good. And look at all these walkways and everything. Okay, number 2. Number 2 is going to be the Snuggly Duckling. This is counter service dining with themed food from the Rapunzel movie. Tangled. Unbelievable. Okay, next. This is the Mecca. I'm doing all I can to plan to go and visit Tokyo Disney finally because of this land right here. Peter Pan's Neverland. Neverland, or they're making it. Even this boat, it reminds me of how Disneyland was when when it first opened, or very early on. They had like Captain Hook, pirate ship, and the lagoon. Not where the Seven Seas is. This was in Fantasyland. It feels like it seems like a throwback to that. But I mean, look at the mountains back there. And let me tell you about the ride. So here's the whole land. Oh my gosh. Number 1, this is going to be a hybrid ride. You're going to be in like the Jolly Roger, the boat, but it's going to start in the water and then it's going to fly like in Peter Pan's flight. It's going to be unbelievable. Let me give you the details of the ride. Okay, Peter Pan's Neverland Adventure is what the ride is called. It says it's about 6 minutes long. Join your fellow lost kids on an epic adventure set in Neverland as you and Peter Pan and Tinkerbell rescue John from Captain Hook and his pirates. It is a 3D ride, but it also is going to have all these practical effects. It's going to be, I think, the creme de la creme of attractions. This is going to be epic. Absolutely epic. Okay, number 2. It's going to be the Lookout Cookout. This is where the Lost Boys, it's going to be counter service themed to the Lost Boys. You know what? Actually, yeah, it is a counter service, and you're going to be enjoying it. So it just says enjoying your meals while admiring the spectacular view of the land. And then the number 3 is Tinkerbell ride. It's called Tinkerbell's Busy Buggy. Includes Pixie Hollow, divided into 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. Help Tinkerbell deliver packages and parcels to different locations. I can't even imagine. You couple this with all the stuff they already have in Tokyo Disney, it's unbelievable. But we're here because I want to show you the rooms at the new hotel. So on the back of the land is the Fantasy Springs Hotel, and it's got 2 separate towers. The center is the main lobby, The left is a Grand Chateau, which is the luxurious tower that all the rooms face inwards towards the land, and you have a view of the land. And then the Fantasy Chateau on the right. So those are the two separate areas, and then it just shows like the views you can have within that category. The Rose Quartz view, hotel entrance view, Bay Area view. So that'll give you different ones. Springside view. So this is the luxurious Grand Chateau Tower on the left. Look at this. Wow. It looks like it's interactive here, the water features. And then Hidden Mickey right there. I don't know what he's doing. Is he flying or growing something with his hands? Or I don't know. But beautiful. I don't know if they're going to have doves all the time running, flying around there. Yeah. And then the right side, this is the Fantasy Chateau. My goodness. And even though this is not considered the luxury side, look at how beautiful it is. I think in general, though, this is a luxurious hotel. Any tower you go with. It's like Pixie Hollow, grand, beautiful. So let's start with the room on the Grand Chateau, the luxurious one. This is a concept of part of the lounge that will have available only to people who stay in the Grand Chateau. Look at the regalness of this. I mean, this is stunning. This is only portion of the concept art of it. Here is the room. So look at this room. It's beautiful. It is big. It's like a one bedroom. It's not like a studio or just a hotel room, you know? A few things, you have the table with the couch, the chairs, the living area with the TV, carpeting. The thing that I'm really stunned by is the ceiling and how they have a sky mural on top. And then also on the side here, they have a, what do you call it? A clove, a seating area here with some art. And then here's the bedroom with the two beds. Let's get close. Here you go. Here's a better view of the alcove. I don't know how you pronounce it, but this is like a Beauty and the Beast vibes. Look at how beautiful this is. And somebody can sleep here too. The art on the wall. Spectacular. This is the fixture above the sink where you wash your hand. That's not shown. That area is not shown in these pictures. It's above the mirror. Very nice. So let's step back. Now let's head into that bedroom there. And get a little closer look. Themed pillows. The drapery gives a regalness, a royalness feel to this hotel. And here is the full bedroom. You know, you got a bed runner or bed skirt, whatever you call that. The TV, sitting area with the mirror, makeup mirror, the lamps on top that are themed. And keep in mind, all these rooms are going to have views of that Fantasy Springs. Also in the room, they have the ceiling with the sky and the clouds. I mean, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. So that's the expense. Oh, here's another angle of the bed with the fixtures. This looks so regal. I should put a bed sheet on, hanging it up on one side of the wall like this red bed sheet or whatever you call it. A drape. Make my room feel more regal. Stunning. Beautiful. Even the wallpaper, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's go to the other side, to the Fantasy Chateau. And here's the room. You can see it's more brighter, airy, a little more fun, less elegant. If you look here, it's the two beds. You got art on the wall. Very Pixie Hollow, Tinkerbell type theming. The lanterns that are like shaped like flowers, the seating. This also, if you look at the ceiling, it's just like a purple ceiling. The alcove, the sleeping area on to the right with a pillow. Yeah, and I'm gonna notice Pascal blended into the art, to the theming of the headboard. A little blurry, but here's another room. You can see Pascal a little better right there, blending into the flowers on top of the headboard. It's a nice bed runner theming. You got the couch again, the wall art. I love that, and the carpeting, all flowers and floral, which is beautiful, and a makeup mirror. And here on these rooms, you might have the parking lot side. You might have the Fantasy Springs. There's a rose court area, garden. This is the layout of the room. If you see, here's where you enter the room. You got your closets to your right, the bathroom and the shower to your left, and then you walk in. It's like a regular hotel room with the two beds and then the window and the couch and the TV. This is the lobby concept art, where you could get your tickets and customer service and all that stuff. So beautiful. Look at the columns. Everything is themed. The ceiling. It's all about Pixie Hollow and the little lights, the pink lights, and the counter, the tiles on the floor. Very nice. And this is one of the restaurants that they're going to be having. They're going to have a couple restaurants. If you're booked in the luxurious Chateau, Grand Chateau, there's a restaurant that you can only go to, apparently. But this is one. I think this might be the French cuisine. Beautiful, very beautiful chandelier, the whole 9 yards. And yeah, so that's Fantasy Springs. I can't wait. I mean, I'm not going to be able to go anytime soon when it opens. Right now, they already started booking packages, and it's completely sold out. They did packages for all of June already, but starting mid-February, you'll be able to just book the hotel and then have guaranteed entry into Fantasy Springs during the grand opening season. So if you're not excited, get excited, because this is going to be unbelievable. Unbelievable. This whole land. And I hope there's going to be a ton of coverage on this. And I'm going to do everything I can to go. Probably not this year, but I would love to make it next year. So anyways, thank you for joining me. I hope you're excited about this.